Okay, unacheki hii kwanza kuna kitu fulani yenye wasi wengi huwa hawaelewi. Unaona saa kwa mfano, mimi let me just go to the common name calling. Sio stereotyping necessarily, it's name calling. Unaona saa mimi nikikuita Waingo, it means when you are nyumbani.
Yeah.
Unaget?
Yep.
So when I get a person mwenye ataniita Waingo, hiyo kama tunatoka from the same place, I'll take it just like something ni ile tu identity like wewe mazee tunatoka the same place so umeni identify. But nikisikia mse mwingine ananiita Waingo, ni kama kusikia ni kama unajaribu kunikosea heshima, you're trying to put me under, and at the same time ni kama unajaribu kunimock like maybe you're thinking that my literacy levels are low, unaget? So inakuja ina take offense from a person like that. But unaona ikitoka kwa rafiki ama someone that umetoka naye kwa village, ni kama tu form ya salamu. Citizens of 369, it's so amazing to have you guys back, and I would like to welcome you to another amazing podcast with me, Helly, and alongside me, it's my senior.
Nice one. Na leo sorry. My name is Bobby Kings. Mfalme pale, nda pale Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and also don't forget to follow Ellie Rangers pale TikTok. Mse mmoja mfani sana. And leo bro, umeamua kuwa official sana leo. What's up? What's this official maneno leo?
You know, they say one thing, Poverty is loud and money is silent.
Damn.
And money talks in English. Do you know what I'm saying?
Azi, music get.
Yeah, so it's all about the money. You cannot relate to that, my brother. But one time, we are giving it God's grace. Amaniaji.
Hiyo ni fresh maze. Dalo una energy poa na napenda vibe yako leo. Hiyo energy kama nao. Kuna lamba hiyo kinyumelamba leo ni glucose I hope. Because wewe na miadarati najua mkuna mali mnapelekana.
Yeah, bro, unajua pombe hata na gloves misi shiki.
Nice one. Kijana tangu mwanzo kwenda kanisa naona
Buddha mimi na God bro like hawajani ilianzia mbali tangu utotoni. Ni kama by the way I notice every gospel artist mwenye anaanzanga umenitoa mbali tangu utotoni. I can assure you go to listen to any gospel song wanaanzianga hapo. Kwa nini lakini utotoni
hapo ndio kuna innocence. Before kuja leletwa na dunia sasa impapase man guze ikuswipe hapo. Na by the way leo nawapea story moja ya kuswipe. Lakini kwanza let's go straight to the show today. Manzi asante sana kwa kujoin. Don't forget to subscribe, notification bell muhimu hapo hivyo man, and also acha comment hapo tuambie 1 2 3 positive critics, tunawakaribisha wote. So Manzi,
yes,
what do you take about these stereotypes tuna feeling about unajua tuko Kenya sahi and we always grow up with these stereotypes?
Yes, that's very true.
And ni mara mingi mimi nimekuprofile hapa hivi mtu wangu hapo ngoma unajua nini apart from being friends and for such a long time and being mabeshte hapa na pale, what do you take generally if someone else who is not really like your friend and unaona na kustereotype?
Okay, unachiki hii kwanza kuna kitu fulani yenye wasi wengi huwa hawaelewi. Unaona saa kwa mfano, mimi let me just go to the common name calling. Sio stereotyping necessarily, it's name calling. Unaona saa mimi nikikuita Waingo, it means when you are nyumbani.
Yeah.
Unaget? So when I get a person mwenye ataniita Waingo, hiyo kama tunatoka from the same place, I'll take it just like something ni ile tu identity like wewe mazee tunatoka the same place so umeni identify. But nikisikia mse mwingine ananiita Waingo, ni kama kusikia ni kama unajaribu kunikosea heshima, you're trying to put me under, and at the same time ni kama unajaribu kunimock like maybe you're thinking that my literacy levels are low, unaget. So inakuja ina take offense from a person like that, but unaona ikitoka kwa rafiki ama someone that umetoka naye kwa village ni kama tu form ya salamu.
Okay, interesting. Juu nakwambia nimekutana na maneno hii town. There is a guy venye where I stay nimepata wametuangana sana.
Wamechapana kipoko.
Wamechapana hapo, lakini unajua mimi natoka ipande yenye unajua na where I live.
Lakini bro, lakini hebu nikuulize, kuna tu stereotype fulani. Bro, ulitoa wapi ndevu? Watu huko wananga ndevu.
Kendrick Lamar bro, it's in my DNA.
It's in your DNA.
Bro. Ukicheki mzae pia yeye ni nini, lakini to make the matter funny. Tukienda pale kina madhe, sufuria wote wamepapasa, unakwambia na mtoi wake hivi vasili na asubuhi.
But unajua kitu kimoja mimi upenda na Wakamba they never look their age.
You need this. Should I take as a compliment?
It's not a diss. Mimi nakwambia like unaona kuna time during my younger years maze mimi nimeapproach a certain lady, unacheki niyo wakati you're in your teenagehood nini so also the emotions are high nini kila kitu iko heightened. I'm meeting this chile and I'm like man msichana ni mrembo. So mimi naenda kumkatia kila kitu maze inaingiana tu vizuri. And I'm like maze leo sija struggle kwani what's up kukuja kwenda huko hivi kuona mbele demo amenipiga na range ya miaka 10 alafu mimi nafikiria she is younger than me.
Damn. Yeah, actually it happens. I think it's something to do with their DNA and their originality, because after me remember there is this friend of ours tuliwapelekanga certain event alafu it was such a funny moment for me. Kuna hizi traditionally we call them chade. You I don't know how to explain this. Ni kama rorasho. But now you go on Friday kutapiko usiku, on Saturday ndio you know kutakuwa the event will be happening. So that Friday they play music overnight. And now ukifika sijui saa 7 ndio they start cooking. And this music kuna watu kuja kudance. So I was also shocked about that. Actually, it's not a stereotype. It's a fact, according to me. So we went to this event. One funny thing ilinishangaza ni at night it was so crowded. It was so filled with young people dancing. And then the following day, I'm like, inafika morning. And then I'm asking my friend, man, say, hey, what happened to those old ladies? And then there is this tulikuwa tumeenda wase watatu. There is this guy, mimi nilikuwa nimeenda car security for some reason, I don't know.
For non-physical reasons.
For no reason. But this other guy actually alipata time kuinteract na wase, but for me I had to check things are going on right nini. Nilikuwa hapa na pale. So yeah, I saw what happening, but this fellow guy hapa was enjoying his life, dancing all night nini. So the following day I was like, hey, why these where are the ladies that who are
were dancing
sauni asubuhi kitu saa 2 hivi. My guy was like nini. And then he was not a cow. And then my guy was like, you're confusing, they were not young ladies. They were mature women.
Watu watakulaani kijana.
Watu watakulaani. And now what make it worse ni umse alikuwa na dance na wife ya mzee ako na watoto 6. Sasa alipoonyeshwa asubuhi. Alipoonyeshwa asubuhi.
I can only imagine. Guy.
It was such a interesting moment for me. But yeah, some stereotypes are true, some are not. Me personally, I take them. It also depends on how tumezoeana.
Yes.
I was telling you, one of my neighbors hapa hivi nakaa. The headquarters of the dust hapa hivi. Actually, the reason why this topic will come up because
the Sandman,
kuna nisa describe tena itakuwa ni stereotype. How do I describe you? Sina option nyingine. Kuna umasai wanauzanga dawa.
Okay. Okay.
You know, so this guy when anauzanga dawa hizi za tumbo, and then this guy was making fun of him, akimuuliza dawa ya tumbo ni how much? Anamwambia kikombe ni mbao. Dawa ya sijui this and this ni mbao. And then he was like, na kutoa mimba ni ngapi?
Haro yote ni mbao.
Akamwambia kutoa mimba ni 300. Akamuuliza nani gani? Akamwambia ni the same hii. Akamwambia mbona nisichukue ya homa nikiwa na nini. And then it started there. And it is escalated so fast and so unaniita mjinga? Unaniita mjinga? With no reason. Manze they got physical walishikwa, but it kept me visioning, is it fair for someone you are not used to kukufanyia to just profile you from your region? How comfortable is it? Because sometimes we joke a lot as Kenyans, because anyway, after being stressed all the way by politics and whatever is happening, you just go and cool down. But also mwenye unaenda kutolea stress pia yako na stress zake.
Exactly.
Because I can't justify the fact that he was just playing. He was akona dawa. He was just playing along with him. But also this guy akona maishu zake.
Yes.
So
yes.
How is your take about that?
Okay, my take. And I'm very bold about this. Mi usema hivi. Maze kama mjazoana na msee, to a certain point, watch how you talk to the person. Juu kama mimi saizi, mi sikujui vizuri, tuseme tu sikujui vizuri, tumejuana leo. Kesho anza kuniambia, wewe mjinga, habari yako, I'll be like, dude, you don't know me like that, bana. Unaget? Alafu I think it's also the same na Americans. Unaona, when they come from the same place, wakiitana some certain things, it's okay. But if you don't share the same dress, ukiongea some things, itakuwa offensive to me. Ni kama let's use the example of blacks. Blacks call each others niggers. Sindio? Wanasema, oh, yo, my nigga, what's up? Nini. Na iko fiti, sindio? Hawana issue. But when a white person akuja kimwita nigger, hata kama umse, he's not racist ama nini, itaonekana umse bado tu ako racist. Sindio? Because when blacks call each other nigger, it's a form of greeting. Alafu pia they're like, man, I acknowledge you, you're my brother, nini. But when it comes to a white person, it comes with a term to put them under. Yeah, so me even you know hivyo.
I get it. But also history ya umeenda hapo kwa race inakuanga,
it's a very sensitive topic.
I know it's sensitive, but sometimes sijui ni classify aje. Because yes, it's true, they call one another that, which there is no problem amongst themselves and whatever. But I also do you want to tell me there's no blacks who are racist?
There are a lot of blacks who are racist, and they call themselves Pan-Africans.
Good one. If you say Pan-Africans are racist, does it mean anyone who is supporting Pan-African movement in Africa is a racist person?
You know, actually, when you talk about Pan-Africanism, it comes in two ways. There are those who just love the country, and they also call themselves Pan-Africans. They are excited about the culture, they're excited about the people, because they are also the people, right? So they call themselves Pan-Africans. And then there is the racist Pan-Africans. Like they don't want to see the white person anywhere. Like unaona, imekuwa so built up with everything that happened before. Comes colonialism, come everything nini, so inafikanga tu pale they feel some type of way about the whites. Yeah, so hiyo ndio inakuja hivyo. So I don't know which one are you supporting. Ninakwambia it's either or. Kuna hii pande na kuna hii pande ingine.
Because for me, I identify myself as a Pan-Africanist because I love Africa. I love our culture. I wish we could go back to what we used to.
Really?
Yeah. To be honest, I if there is something I don't like, no, let me not use the word hate. If there's something I don't like the system that was brought in for us. To be honest, I really don't like it because it substituted what we used to call wealth and what was wealth to us to some few papers. Because my great grandfather had 1,001 cows. He had 5 acres or 5,000 acres of land, and children, a community with him. He was a leader, and trust me, that is wealth to me.
That is wealth.
And me coming having 6, 7, 8 billion in my account now in this modern world, that is wealth to you. So I always find it, I don't want to really have 100%, but I don't like the fact that we describe wealth in modern day and the kitambo. Me, I prefer the kitambo one. Sorry, I prefer the kitambo one because it was something natural. Gold ni gold. Sahi sahi tuko na wase wa wash aungekuwa na mse wa wash wa gold kama unaniget.
But wakora wamekuwa tangu kitambo.
Sikatai kulikuwa zinapakwa rangi zile nini, but that one was natural resources. And that is the kind of richness, wacha nitumie not wealth but richness I'm talking about, that makes me and love Africa for that.
But unaona, okay, let me just say this. Me there's some things that I love about
the modern world.
Pre-colonialism. Hiyo wakati wa back in the days. Unacheki being a writer and probably a romantic, I won't say a romantic totally, probably hapo katikati. Man, I could just think about the ways whereby you could approach a girl. Maze haikuwa ngumu.
Yeah.
You don't have to have a big wallet, you don't have to have some certain features, sijui nini. All you needed was just, okay, uko home kulikunga na nyasi flani refu so whereby you could go and stick it somewhere. Then when the girl passes, and as I noticed, like it's you who has been there, like it's some certain type of signal. Una get ni ile kitu ni kama ukitaka kwenda kumpick up, unaenda unaanza ku whistle ukitupa tuma ndogo hapo hivyo kwa mabati nini una get.
Yeah.
Maze that type of romance. And I think that romance is dying every day because how can you be in love with 3 people in less than 2 minutes? Think about it. Unaona, kwa kila msichana, I've never actually met a girl who's so proud of their heritage whereby they're just thinking at a young age, mimi nikikuwa mkubwa nitaoleka na huyu Mwafrika ama nitaoleka na huyu. They're always talking about Europeans, they're always talking about the whites, and nowadays they're talking about these Koreans. Have you ever met a girl mwenye atasema ati mimi nikuwa mkubwa nitaoleka na sijui mtu mweusi sijui nini? They're always thinking about whites.
Why?
What was
I think it's just being brainwashed. Because if it's money, also in Africa there are people who have money.
Hey, Dangote, man, Dangote is loaded.
Yeah. That is a fact, and he's just one of the people.
And the guy is black, very.
And the guy is Muslim, can marry 4.
Born.
So I get your point, but thank God your poetry where you were talking about romance, you don't come from my community where you just had to come and there was not really that in romance. Ulikuwa unachaguliwa. I think let me remember what my grandfather told me. Nakumbuka akiniambia because to him the first he had 4 wives. Don't mind him. He's from both sides. For my mom's side there were 3 wives.
Yeah. And
for my dad's side his father has 2. And my great grandfather had 12.
Yeah.
So unaona, to them it was not really about from the community I come from. Na hizo just some story na we were talking about the stereotypes and wherever. We're just exploring around. So they used to you come and tell, they used to, the name of that thing he used to tell me, ilikuwa niitwa dhome, una light, unaona venye una light moto usiku, and then you surround, and then your grandfather was used to, alikuwa na tell stories, moral stories, and how maybe it's just a cultural thing, to handle women, and wherever all these why men drink, nonsense, okay, not real nonsense, but you know, they were used to that culture of teaching,
Yeah.
passing it from one person to the other. And then he was telling me, alikuwa ananiambia, you used, if you saw a lady and you fell in love with her, you were not actually go to approach her. You are to come and tell your, not your father, your grandfather. And then now if you tell your grandfather, he will ask about the lineage of the lady.
Oh.
What is her grandmother, her great grandmother, her mother, and how they used to behave.
Yeah.
Because they believe certain people, you transfer certain
genes,
morals
yeah.
and
Okay.
genes according to when you pass down the line. Because they expect how my father behaved, I should behave so.
Yes.
And hopefully, not at the guarantee though. That was the nini. And then now the guy will ataenda kuapproach the ule mzee mwingine huko ambaye they saw you a flower and whatever.
So you guys were acting like Nigerians.
Yeah,
Like whereby you go to the family where the elders are like, we have seen a flower in your farm and we need to pluck it.
I hope so.
Ama mlikuwa kama samloko. I want to harvest you.
I remember that.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
It was.
So that's what I was told actually. And he's so rest in peace. His last kid brother passed 2010.
Oh, interesting.
And and that was after ata baadaye when he was 6, he used to come and tell me some interesting things about how they used to, because I was very curious. Ndio nakwambia I'm so much into understanding the lost information about ourselves. I wanted to know so much how these African communities zilikuwa zina work before. Although there was love, but you had to identify, and then they go to talk to the family. What nilisahau kuuliza ni msichana akona right ya kuulizwa do you want the guy? Aseme yes ama no. That part, to be honest, I forgot to ask. But that is something I love about African cultures, and that is just from my side. Naweza tamani kujua how Mijikenda used to get married to.
Yes.
Although tunakwanga na hizo stereotypes zao and whatever, but also I think we really to know hizi cultures deep.
Yeah.
Na tuache kufuta
So I hope there's someone who's watching from the Mijikenda, probably all around Kenya. We would like to know what makes you African. Tell us about the marriages. Tell about how the cultures went. Tuambie, tueleze, engage us bana. Pia si tujue, you know. Knowledge is only worth it when it's shared. Sindio?
Yeah, you know, there is communities zenye ziko limited. How do they Turkana ceremonies, what ceremonies do they celebrate? Turkana,
I think ni ile ya kupigana whereby men, unajua sometimes inaweza raise interest from more than one man. Maybe two guys are fighting for one lady. So mnaenda kwa battle, mnachapana manyaunyo.
Yeah?
Mnachapana manyaunyo deadly. After that, mwenye ata chicken out sasa usio ndio loser.
Bro,
me
so
alafu niliona
fight for love.
You fight for love. Alafu huyo dem mwenye nilikuwa naona anapiganiwa. Mimi kule nyonyo juu yako, sister.
Unaona? It's a romantic. Again, you cannot fight for love, bro.
Bro. Nyaunyo. There's so much I can do, bro. But taking nyaunyo. Imagine meva hizo skin hides zile za kufunika tu the basement peke yake. Huku juu uko empty, empty shell, bro. Unachapwa nyaunyo ya ngozi. Niliona hivyo kwa clip nikasikia uchungu on the guy's behalf.
But yeah, it's quite interesting though.
I'm missing guy in that age.
Why?
Nyaunyo. Nijikute.
So ukipata demu mwenye unadai msemgine akidai una chicken out.
Inategemea.
Inategemea na uwezi.
Sikiza bro, unacheki ni aje? Kama ni kupigana nitamuwei kwanza. Nione uja mwana za gonga. Kama siwezi gonga, mimi nitakuwa like, by the way unajua hata mapenzi ni overrated. Like who needs love? Bro, mimi nikiona mseti ni mbigi. Alafu nene unaona kama Bradley. Huyo siwezi mpigi hata nijaribu aje. Huyo siwezi. Sasa alafu ati tunapigania juu ya mdem. You have a bana.
Hiyo pongi utatafuta kwingine.
You have a bana. Kwanza in the age of kugongewa na kugongwa. Wacha tu.
Damn, by the way, what's your take about that?
bro. Unajua kuna msee mmoja leo ameongea something. Alisema we praise mediocrity so much. Especially as Kenyans. There are some things whereby we sugarcoat things and they are not to be sugarcoated. I'll just say this. You know my life. There's no point in life whereby utakuwa hapo hivyo ukiwa proud, you are like, oh, sijui niligongea huyu, sijui niligongea. It goes against everything. Talk about morals.
Talking about morals. Mbona leo umekuja na hizo nini zote? Guy, uliona
Buda, mimi nasema ukweli.
In my prime.
Unaona sasa?
In my prime. By the way, Kenyans were a lot of jokers. What was that?
Bro, the reason why you'll never understand Kenya is because unajua there are so many pubs, even more than hospitals, more than schools, more than churches around. Combined. Combined, bro. As Kenya, unajua Kenya I just think that Kenya we are going through a lot so much, a lot of things. Enye wakati fulani yenye tunakuwa depressed, so we try to find our happiness in mediocrity.
Manze, hiyo kugonga yenyewe venye umesema, hata mimi title tu hivyo. It's just a lot of foolish nini.
It's foolish.
But what hit me hard ni history ya hiyo nini in my prime. I saw someone saying at in my prime and the courage, bro. Guy, in my prime saini ningekuwa kwa ofisi ya depa.
Imagine
something with P2 and nini.
Imagine.
And I'm like, we, kwani Kenya tuko na pedophiles wengi aje?
Mazi.
Secondly, is not that a criminal nini?
That's a criminal offense.
So sai umeandikio statement ukamatwa na organization hapa mimi na fight for you child rights or something. You take us to that guy who is a pedophile, because bro, how do you
Ni tough. Mimi nakwambia there are a lot of things that actually people say na unaona you can say something just for laughs, lakini hiyo kitu imebeba a lot of weight. Naweza stuke imekuleta ngori bila hata kujua.
Which unajua nani unafanya na siku zito. I have a brother who is in form 2 and now I'm like, wait, this ninja, I think I need to call him, tukae chini tu nimlie pahali pizza, tukae chini anipe story because I think there is a lot, because inaonyesha basi hii system ziko so much broken, because kama hao ni mademu anaweza sema hivyo na hiyo ni high school, hiyo ni underage, huo ni underage, au na si moja na si mbili si tatu, unasikia sijui mwalimu wa maths, sijui science 1 2 3 4, that compiles a system enye underage wako manipulated for sex in every high school.
Yeah.
And that is an estimate of how many pedophiles? So many.
A lot.
Hii ni kitu inaweza fanya gava raise investigation to these stories. Because manze, this is alarming. To be honest, me I felt, okay, people are laughing and making jokes and memes about it. I just hope it's for fun, but it's not real. Because I can't understand also, your information umepeana, it's too much. Not in a perspective of you are trying to hide the truth, but what is it's not true, umeandika kitu kama hiyo. And then your employer who is you go for a certain interview, going through your social medias, going through your social medias, anapata certain nini a certain atio nini. Do you think nitakupatia chance? Me personally, I won't lie, I won't give that chance. Because you already showed me you're already immoral in a way.
Yes, that's
you cannot be trusted in a way. You can be easily manipulated in a way.
Yes.
So there is so many weaknesses comes with that just single post. You can, if it's not true, you are a good liar. You can lie against anything. Unaweza kuja ni kuajiri job ukuje lie about sexual harassment and ruin someone's career, even if it's not mine, but someone within my the company.
Yes, that's very true.
So it might look funny, it might look fun, but people should be very careful.
Yes.
Because for me, hii tunafaa tufanyiwe investigation. DCI bana, ingia ni job. Tuone hao walimu wenye walikuwa wanafanya hizi vituko na watoto wa high school. I want to see someone arrested.
But DCI wanashughulika hiyo kweli.
Wanatafuta morara.
Tafuta morara bana. But DCI kama unaona hii video tunawapenda. Yeah.
Amesema hivyo.